Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. And to be honest, as I've heard that we are going to be the first show, and the second day I was thinking, okay, that's going to be a bit dull. There will be an empty house, maybe a good practice for us. But to be honest, I'm absolutely fascinated. It's full. So that's cool, that's great. And we are happy to present you LendStar here. Do you know this issue when you have been on a nice trip with friends? One paid for the car, one paid for the flat, another one was shopping, and in the end you wonder who gets what from whom. Do you know the problem when you are the lucky one who is in charge of buying a birthday present for a friend, and 2 weeks after the party you still keep chasing other friends for their share in the birthday present? Or do you know this awkward moment when you meet your colleague who borrowed you a couple of pounds a week ago for lunch or other things, and you still keep forgetting to pay him back? Well, Johannes, head of product from LendStar, and myself, Christopher, founder and CEO of LendStar, we know these problems, and to be honest, we had them too. And with LendStar, we have built Germany's leading peer-to-peer platform to solve actually all those problems. We are not only good in one-to-one transactions, as most peer-to-peer platforms are, we are actually very good in group transactions as well. And Johannes will show you what I mean with this.
So this is not another banking app. And I think it's obvious if you look at the screen. With our financial groups, we solve all the problems Christopher has just named. For example, with this one, you can borrow money from your family or from your friends. And with this group, you can collect money for a joint birthday present. And with this group down here, for example, you can get back the money you have paid in advance for your colleagues at lunch because you were the only one carrying cash with you. And with this group here, you can split expenses among your friends from a joint weekend trip. So let's take a deeper look into this one. Last weekend, we've been on a skiing trip to Austria. As you can see on the pictures here, so this is our youngest member of LendStar. This is the social part of the group, where you can exchange messages, and everybody can add expenses down here for a hotel booking, for example, or the restaurant, or the skiing passes. And in the details section, the group does all these little painful calculations for you. So you have at one look all this overview which you need to see who owes how much to whom, and how much you get from others. You can share the group invitation on every channel you like to, very easily. For example, with Christopher on WhatsApp, I can share this. But what makes us unique is that you can actually pay inside this group directly from your bank account to another bank account. So in the end, it's a bank-to-bank wire transfer, what we are doing. So I have added my German current account, Deutsche Kreditbank Berlin, for example, and people who want to send me money, they do not even need to know my IBAN, and this is important. So we have added more than 4,500 banks in 29 countries all over Europe.
So you wonder, why is this relevant for you? I mean, it's a nice app, okay? These guys say that they are pretty successful. Actually, we have almost 100,000 downloads, leading peer-to-peer network in Germany and Austria. But what does it mean for you? Actually, next to LendStar, we are also offering a co-branding version of this app. We call it sister apps to banks. Here you see on the other side the version for the German Volksbanken in their look and feel, and we can offer that for your institute as well.
So both apps look the same, and you can see the same groups in both apps. For example, this Collect group here. So these two apps are only two different fronts for the same in the back. And you can also pay in the same way in both apps. So you only need to select an amount, for example, these €12, and then you can easily swipe it over to Christopher. On top of this, we have built a direct customer channel, a customer support group. So this is Jennifer, one of our fellow team members, and she will answer every question you have. Well, not every, but most of them. You can even try out the send money process if you like to. And we offer this group also to our banking partners, and they can actually reach a target group most of the banks out there have lost long ago, the millennials. So what we offer is that they can reach the customers directly, they can approach the customers directly in this group and help them if they need the help. So they are no longer just a sales corporation. And be sure that these people will remember once you need them.
So finally, let's summarize it. We have an open network. You just saw that the collection group on the LendStar app where Johannes made the payment also went to the top because there was this money added. So finally, we are working here on an open network. That means that all partner banks of us can participate in our network. That means with every new user that we win to LendStar, your network will grow. With every partner that we will win, your network will grow. So finally, you participate in the leading peer-to-peer network in Europe. Second thing, what you can do is, or what you get is a communication channel to a very hard to address target group. These young people are not able to, you cannot get them with phone calls or letters or something like that. But with LendStar, or our partner solutions of LendStar, you have the ability to really contact them where they are on their mobile phones, get in direct relation with them, and be relevant. And this is what it's all about. But the last reason, and the most important maybe, is we're talking about the peer-to-peer market, which is not yet the hugest market, but will grow in the next couple of years dramatically. And it will be a market which will be the border between you and the customers. And there are others who are knocking on this door and want to become part of this. These are the ones like Facebook, Google, and so on. We offer you an extremely short time to market. That means if you decide to partner with us, you can have your app out in the market within 2 months. So this is the fastest time to market for a peer-to-peer solution you can think of. And if you don't want that anyone else is eating your lunch, you should come to our booth, talk to us. We are happy to discuss. Thank you very much.